Hello everyone. So, if you're in server 1, then you're probably well aware by now that class change 2 is on its way and will be with us quite soon, whereas we're like level 74 closing on level 75 on the way to level 80 in the first class change. So, like the first class change from pre-CC to CC1, there are a few things you need to know and understand that you should be prepared for and keep in mind when going through the class change process. Before we dive into that though, I wanted to actually look now at all the class change 2 preview videos that I've taken from the videos I did the other day that has all the class changes up to class change 6 for every class. So I've extracted just the second class change for all of these, just to get a quick look at how the visuals will look for all of these classes. Not necessarily going to get into super detail about, oh my god, and this class is going to do this and that, just looking at how they're going to look like and taking it from there. So let's jump into the video right now. And I think we're going to be starting off with the Ranger, which becomes Eagle Eye. So it looks like they're most likely, I don't know, this looks like some sort of ice spec to me. Looks like a sort of a rapid fire bow with 2 summons on the side here. That looks pretty interesting. So it looks like there's also some AoEs. You can see like a AoE bombs going off by the fish as well. I think that's not just his particle effect. I think there is something else that the bows are causing as well. Very cool looking class overall. Next up we have the, I believe this is the Swordmaster, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Pretty cool class. Let's take a look at that again. So, I mean, it looks like... The interesting thing is, because it's holding a shield, I wonder if you're going to get some more defensive abilities in this class. Maybe, maybe not, because one thing that tank and healer suffered from was that all of the heals were in the pre-class change, and then class change 1 for tank and healing were just more DPS skills. But judging by the fact that there's something that looks like maybe more defensive in the skills, maybe that'll be actually some more defensive skills for tank in this class. Or maybe it's all offense again. Guess we'll find out. Now we have the Night Weaver, which is the class change 2 of the Shadow Lash. And you can see here Night Weaver does have these 2 blades that get summoned behind you and attack the boss periodically, and has some pretty cool red, everyone loves red particle effects. So this will be attacking the boss periodically, and you're going to have skills that trigger those red swords to attack as they hover around you. Next we have the Scholar, which is becoming the Archmage. So Archmage looks like, Scholar is like the class I know the least, but you can see here they still have long reciting times for their skills here, and looks like the boss actually died before they finished. Or wait, was that channeling damage? I can't tell if that's channeling damage or if they're actually casting a spell, but anyway, Scholar looks like it's more, Archmage looks like it's more the same. Then we have Thaumaturge. Now again, Thaumaturge does look like, I don't know, I'm wondering if it's going to be all DPS again, or are they maybe going to have a few heals, but obviously it looks like they're firing some... It looks like they have darkness and light together. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, Thaumaturge looks like the coolest one so far, not going to lie. Okay. So now we've gotten a little idea of what the classes look like. Let's hop in again and take a look at what you need to prepare for. So, Class Change 2, just like Class Change 1, requires you to meet certain criteria in the Chronicles here. I think it's called Hero Chronicle. Yeah, in the Hero Chronicle. So we just unlocked Chapter 3 here. So I'm going to claim this one quickly. Boom, boom, boom. You do get extra talent points doing this, which is always quite nice. You can progress more in your talents. So the way this works is when you're getting close, you have these countdowns to the various chapters, the same in Class Change 1. So in the first one, the requirements are to reach level 65 and get any mount to level 105. Then the next requirement is to defeat 1,500 monsters in planes and challenge the Flame Dragon once, which is the second dragon. Then number 3 is to have your total skills reach level 600 and to obtain one piece of legendary gear. And then the next ones that we haven't unlocked yet, but I have the information on these. Chapter 4 is going to be have your total gear level reach 950 and challenge waves of horror once. Chapter 5 is going to be defeat 2,000 monsters in the Twin Peaks area and have at least one Melomon reach mature level 10. And then the 6th chapter will be reach level 80 and have your total gear reach level 1000. So let's take a look quickly to see exactly how much you will need to get this 1000 gear score. Now, if you look here, I have an average of like level 144, 149, 153. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. So if you do that by 9, so already at this level, which isn't fully maxed, I'm at like 1,341 gear score. That's how gear score is calculated. It is the total number of enhances you have on your gear level, sorry. And so I'm way over the required 1,000. So you would basically need to have 1,000. Let's do 1,000 divided by 9. So you need to have your enhances at least plus 111 in order to qualify for Class Change 2, which, to be honest, should be extremely achievable even for the most casual free-to-play player. So that is not too bad. The rest of the requirements are all pretty easy as well. Total skill levels reaching level 600 should be no problem. Again, like if you look here, I'm at like probably 800 or 900. So again, 600 is probably attainable relatively easily. And everything else is pretty straightforward. So that's what you need to know about class change. Now, I want to go over again one thing that's important, and people should know this by now, but if you're on a newer server and you're still learning about class change, I will make this point again. Do keep in mind, you do not need to save star poems or star verses. These are only for class change 0, class change 1. The new class change 2 is now called Star Epics. You will see it says here skill draw item for the second class change. So just like class change 1, class change 2 is going to have a completely different section here, and it's going to use a different material. So you do not need to save your summoning material for class change 2. Again, it will be a third and different summoning material for the class change 3 skills. So do keep that in mind. I do see sometimes people still asking that question. If you haven't seen my previous class change video, you know now for sure. Do not fret. You don't have to save these materials. You can use them as you please and then save the materials, which these ones here, these star epics, which you will use in the second class change. So that's pretty much all you need to know for the class change 2. I think that it looks pretty cool. Hopefully tank and healer will get a little more tanking and healing abilities added to the mix. Otherwise, it's going to be more DPS for those two classes, and you're going to have to still pull on the class change 0 in order to get more. Or no, you can still, no, I think you can probably still like get the healing and tanking base abilities while pulling on class change 2 most likely. But still, hopefully there'll be some new tanking and healing skills. The Wayfarer looks pretty cool. I think the coolest visuals to me until now is the Thaumaturge, the light and dark combo that the healer class had. Acolyte turns into the Thaumaturge in the second class change. Very, very cool looking class visually, so that's something to look forward to. So there you have it, just a little session about class change 2. Hopefully you understand everything and are prepared for that. It should be relatively straightforward requirements. And yeah, some fun classes to look forward to, new builds to build towards. Keep in mind with every class change, you are going to need different stats priorities and a different approach to building out your character with certain stats. However, some stats will remain the same priority as they have with the previous class change, like determination and crit, for example. So anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Look forward to seeing class change 2 come in the next few days and what it will hold for us. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. And join the Discord if you haven't already. So that's everything. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one.